Good evening, everyone, and nice to see you all. So, since we already received the empowerment and the oral transmissions, everything about this Yumka, so I'm not gonna going the details with the visualization, all those things. So today, here we directly go to the the sadhana practice, that Yumka in individual practice and with group practice and all those things. So, but then before we practice, before we the wish to practice this, first of all, in general, we have to know that why we are practicing this, the Yumka, and what is this important. Because without knowing anything, if we try to do something, then that the result won't be like that much benefit. So with knowing the reason, if you practice, then that will be more useful, more benefit, and also you can put the more effort to practice that. And it is said that to do some things, first of all, you have to have the interest to do that. If you don't have the interest, and for a few days you maybe enjoy with this, and later on you renounce with it. It's feel like, oh, this is not that much useful for me. I need something else. I need to learn something new. So why that kind of the thoughts come in our mind is because we don't really try to understand the reasons. If we really try to understand the reasons why is that happening and why we are going to practice this or that, whatever you are practicing. I'm not talking about a specific Yumka, but anything that you are trying to practice. If you are practicing with reason, then that practice will be authentic, because you already has the reason. Otherwise, later on you will feel like, oh, this is not really good practice for me, and then you will renounce with it, and then you try to find some new one, and like that you never achieve the goal or achieve the accomplishment that you need. And all or the destination or the accomplishment is the ultimate happiness. And how do we get there, and how to we reduce this all kind of the negative thoughts and then the afflicting emotions, and what happen if we don't reduce those negative emotions. It is said that we since beginningless time to since today, we are just taking different rebirth in this world, and just keep running here, like what we call is like a cyclic existence or samsara. So this samsara is full of suffering, and so long you are here, you always have to encounter that kind of the suffering, that kind of the the problems, always take a birth and then get old, and then a sickness, disease, and then again you die. So this is all process is each and every single we're facing with new problems. We're facing with new the suffering. So then how do we overcome from this suffering, overcome from this samsara? Is the only the method is practicing and get the antidote of that the afflicting emotions or the negatives. So by knowing that the negative emotionals is the source of suffering, and that negative emotional is the only one cause and cause that we just keep coming back in the cyclic existence. And so then all these conditions, all these six afflicting emotions start from the selfish, self-centers. They, like many of Western people, to the Dalai Lama or to the any of like great masters, the question always comes with like, what is the reason that the sentient beings take a birth in this world? What is the cause and conditions? And the answer is in text. It is said that in Buddhist text, it is all because we were looking for ourselves. We were being selfish. We wanted to have food, drinks, clothes, all for ourselves, or to have our children grow up properly, or have our relatives to be happy, and something like I knew this one, I knew that one, something new. If like now it's iPhone 7 is coming, so the desires come like, oh, I need a iPhone 7, or that kind of the desire is always increasing, So it is all connected to some selfish intention, and this is the main reason that we have been taking rebirth in the cyclic existence or in the samsara. So as long as we are keep going with those kind of the selfish intentions, or as long as our mind is under influence of the affecting emotions, then there is like a you won't be able to gain the ultimate happiness, which is our destinations. So then, but you won't be able to get the ultimate happiness, but at the same time, get more confused and keep coming back in the cyclic existence and encounter the innumerable suffering, and so that's why in Buddhist texts it is said that human life is the very precious. So right now, while we have been we have got this precious human life, so it is very important to ensure that we don't have to further in the cyclic of rebirth and to stop it. So because whoever we may think of, like high ones, low ones, rich ones, poor ones, all the sentient beings, everybody always wants happiness. They are always seeking happiness. There are no one who doesn't want happiness, and there are no one who does want suffering. We are all wants happiness, doesn't want suffering, but because of the lack of the understanding of how to get the happiness, ultimate happiness, and how to reduce those afflicting emotions, we always engaging with the afflicting emotions. I mean, we always getting distracted, and then so we always following with it because of that habitual tendencies. So right now we like I mentioned before, we have got the precious human life, and this is the right time to use our mentality or use the talent that we have. So we have that intelligence we have that wisdoms to understand that this is good and this is bad. So making this kind of the discriminations or differentiate, then we have to choose what is the cause of happiness and what is the cause of sufferings, and which one is I have to adopt and which one is I have to abandon. So by knowing that, if you try to practice something, then you will get more interest to that. So for that, it's very important to know the reasons. So that is why I'm just trying to addressing these things. So in Buddhist text, it is said that all the what we call the nirvana or happiness, it is all product of your own virtuous activities. and what we call like samsara or sufferings or painful or like these things, the manifestations of your negative activities. So if we look closely, like nirvana or samsara or happiness or suffering is not out there. It's already within you. So now by doing practice, by doing how to analyzed and training, by training your mind, by transforming your mind, you have to bring that quality out, and then you have to know who you are. So Buddhist teaching is actually try to teach you who you are, and your natural mind is like what we call is like potential, the natural Buddha nature that is always there. So we try to reach there. Our destination is to get the ultimate happiness, and ultimate happiness is not out there but already within you. Your mind, the subtle level of your mind is the ultimate happiness, and subtle level of mind is the Buddha nature or the potential, that what we call. So how to be there, how to get there, is that you have to take some kind of the method to take there. So that method is the Buddhist teaching, and then that Buddhist teaching lead you to be free from this samsara, and also to be able to gain that ultimate happiness. So Buddhist teaching is actually they teach you the how to discipline your body, speech, and mind, and then teach you the how to give you the address of the samsara and nirvana, and now it's up to you which one you want to choose, and I'm sure that we are all wants happiness, we don't want suffering, so definitely we don't choose the suffering or the samsara. Definitely we try to choose the good one, or ultimate happiness or nirvana. So in order to go to nirvana, then you have to take the methods like I mentioned before. And in the method, there is a lot of method, like there is the Hinayana levels, there is the Mahayana levels, and there is the Vajrayana levels. And in Vajrayana levels, Vajrayana level is actually the highest one, and then Vajrayana level, within the Vajrayana there is the 6 aspects, 6 classifications, and outer Vajrayana and inner Vajrayana. Outer Vajrayana is like what we call Tiya Upa Yoga. This is like visualizations, and then receiving the empowerment and practice it, physical activities there. And then inner Vajrayana is like a Maha Anu Ati, and here today we are talking about the Yumka. It's the Ati, the great perfections, and within the great perfections there is the 3 categories: category on the mind, and the category of the great expense, and the category of the instructions. So category, today we are talking about the category of the instructions, which is we are trying to go into the subtle level. And then category of instructions, within the category of instruction also there is 2 lineage. One is direct come from the Guru Padma Sambhava to Guru Padma Sambhava to Khandu Ishe Chojel and Khandu Ishe Chogel to Jigme Lingbai, and then come down to the till today. There is the lineage of Yumka, which is directly come from the Guru Padma Sambhava. And then second lineage comes Bimala Mitra, which is also the category of instructions, the great perfections. But the lineage or the discriminations they describe is a little bit different, but that's not much. But this teaching is directly come from the category of instructions, and then within the category of instruction there is This lineage comes from the direct Guru Padma Sambhava to Ishi Chojel, and then Ishi Chojel to Jimmy Lingpa, and then Jimmy Lingpa to like the Rinzin Gonsa Shira Pemal Hundu Jatsa Duang Pemanurba, like lineage comes from there. So, so this lineage is very like a direct, very near lineage, not so far from, like not so far like saying many teachers are there, but it's very near, and all the teachers are very great teachers. So it is, it's something like we are receiving this directly from the like Dakinis, because Dakini is always there, and Dakini is the like a creator or mother of all the Dakini is creator, mother of all Buddha. And also the Ishi Chojal, which is we are talking about, Khandu Ishi Chojal, the Dakini Ishi Chojal is emanation of the Vajra Warai, the Doje Phamo. And doing the Dakini practice is like we're choosing the one of the best friend to practice. From teacher we receive the blessings. From the meditation deities we we do the accomplishment, and then like we get the direct teachings from there. But the Dakini is always there. It's like a wind. Dakini is like a space, or Dakini like a wind. It's always there as a whenever we practice it. Dakini will be always there as a friend, as a wind, as a mind, as a teachers. So the Dakini itself is like I mentioned before, the creator mother of all the Buddhas. So when we practice the Dakini, so then it is said that whatever you practice, it will accomplish instantly if you have that kind of the faith and devotions, and then pure perceptions, of course. So then Dakini practice is like a very cutting through practice. It's a very unique one, and also very profound. And prayer of wisdom Dakini is like a queen of great bliss, and also it's a source of all accomplishment. So we are doing that on the Dakini practice here. Yumka means like the Dakini practice, the Dechen Gyalmo practice, or Ishi Chojal practice, or Doje Phamo practice. So here I'm trying to give the teachings. I'm trying my level best to address you that how to do the Yumka practice or Dakini sadhana in individual practice or group practice. So I do believe that I am the responsible for what I say, and I'm not responsible for what you understand. So, so it's very important that I have to be careful here. So I will try my level best to give you the good address, and I will take my responsibility as good as I possible. So then, yesterday we received the Yumka empowerments, and Khenpo Norgey already gave you the teachings and all the visualization and all everything. So when you visualize the Dakini, Dechen Gyalmo, like I mentioned before, she is a mother of all Buddhas. Also you have to know her qualities. The mother with delightful, passionate, smiling expressions, and then concept of the Buddha Padma Sambhava, of course. So she is actually everywhere. Whenever we talk about the Buddha and Bodhisattvas and Dakinis, it's just giving you they want expression to say, oh, this is male or this is female, but actually there is not that much difference between Buddha Padma Sambhava and Dakini Ishichoji itself. So she is beautiful. Her body is attractive with youthful and auspicious mark and sign. So she is inseparable with the Guru Padma Sambhava, and she received the Yumka teaching directly from Guru Padma Sambhava. So hopefully that we are when we like practice it, you guys will practice like with the faith and devotions and pure perceptions, and definitely that result will come soon, you know. And we are very lucky that we have the real Dakini here, so we don't have to go think a lot of other aspects, you know. So we are very lucky. So at the same time, so we also have to have the faith and devotions. If you don't have the faith and devotions, even the Lord Buddha come to you or Padmasambhava come to you and teach you, doesn't help. So if you have a faith and devotions, then we are very lucky that we have a real Dakini with us, and real Dakini Jetsun Makhul Lhamarimbuchi is here. So we are very lucky that we are doing this Yumka practice, and I'm very delightful or very happy that I am like able to do this here and try to share you some about this knowledge. So okay, we go on the Yumka practice. So when we start the Yumka, so Yumka can do individual level, Yumka do with the group, and when we do in the individuals, you don't have to go all that which ones, the Dzogchen lineage prayer and the Namchu lineage prayer. You just chant 8 auspicious, and then 7 line prayers, and then the 3 kaya prayers, and then wisdom Dakini prayers, and then directly Yumka main sadhana. Okay, 8 auspicious, and then after that 7 line prayers, and then after that 3 kaya, and then after that like wisdom Dakini's prayer, which is this Dakini, and after that you can jump up to the Yumka main sadhana, and then from Yumka main sadhana you go like you have to go all the way down to like sadhana, and then when you like finish the sadhana, the recitations, and then after that you can jump up to the down there's confessions of fault. After the Cheto Tenma, you don't have to go like Cheto and Tenma. You don't have to go like blessing the reminder or the protectors, like invoking the obligations. You don't have to go all those things. Cheto Tenma, you don't have to go. You can directly go to in this big 113, this big one. After sadhana, okay? After sadhana, then you can go directly to the last 113. Okay. Here 113, the confession of fault. Have you got that? And from there you can go directly, but you don't have to chant the taking the accomplishment. You just skip the taking the accomplishment, and after that you have to go all done. You have to go all until the dedications. Okay, so this is one way that we can chant in our individual level. Okay, you got that? And now second like when we do the group, or also when you are doing individual, and if you want to insert the like a chok or the dharma protectors prayers, then still you can all comes until the sadhana, main sadhana, Yumka main sadhana, and when you finish the recitations, then you can like insert there dharma protectors or if you don't want to practice like chant the Dharma protector, but if you want to go to the chok, then you can put the chok there. And after that, yeah, and same like then, same like before, you can go to the the confessions of fault. That is the second, one way to chant. This is also you can practice in your home if you have a time. And then another one is you can go with the chok. So when you go to the chok, then you have to you better have like a kaktor and gektors, and then also you better have the like a chedo and tenma. So it may like need help someone. So I don't know how you practice it at home. And also you can just chant the short chok and then offering that. That is also one way, instead of chanting all those like the apathy or the reminder. You can just chant the short one and then offering the chok. Ram yam kham ya choju de shiro bijin soju chodarin lamana no. That is one way. And like when we do the group practice, then we better have a chant like the verses of prayer of the 8 noble auspicious one. First that one, and then like 7-line prayers, and then prayer of the Guru, 3 kaya, like Dharma kaya, Sambhoga kaya, Nirvana kaya prayers, and then come to the lineage, great perfection lineage prayers, and then Longchen Nyingtik lineage prayer, and then wisdom dakini prayer, and then come to the sadhana, Yumka sadhana, like then go to the refuge, and then like bodhisattva, the bodhicitta practice, and after that the 7 branches offering, like accumulation of merit. Then all the sadhanas has to go with like this kaktor and gektor, everything, and all the way down to sadhana. You have to go this until they like recitation of the achieving the accomplishment. Om Pemo Yogini Janavara Hihu, Om Pemo Yogini Janavara Hihu. You have to chant until here. This is everything same. Until here, it's everything same. Whether you do yourself or whether you do group, it is almost same. But if you are doing at home and if you don't have a time, then the choice is that you can skip the great perfection lineage and then Nyingtik lineage. But if you possible, try to chant the Nyingtik lineage. But if you don't have time, it's okay still, because you are chanting the wisdom dakinis. So wisdom dakini is the essence of this practice. So also you are practicing the you're practicing the root guru. So this if you are chanting this this wisdom dakini's prayer, then everything's included there. And since this is the like great perfection and great perfection's lineage, so we don't have to chant a lot of the lineage prayers are. If possible, that is very good. If you don't have a time or if you are not able to do that, I think you can skip it. But then after that, the 7-line prayer, 8 virtues, then the refuge, bodhicitta, accomplishment, and these things is important. So you have to chant all these things, like invocations, and then these prayers and the aspirations, and then the recitations, until the recitation is everything same. So after recitations, you have to chant A, I, U, Ri, Ri, Li, Li, the mantra, then Om Benja Sadhu Samaya 100 syllable mantra, and then sky treasure, not sky treasure, the He Dharma He Bhava, the mantra. So after that, so then again, so you have to do the praise and aspirations. And after praise and aspirations, 100 syllable mantra 3 times. So from here, now you can jump up to the directly dedications, or if you want to insert the Dharma protectors prayers, then you can insert here. Any kind of the Dharma protector that you have or that you chanting, you can insert here. Or if you don't want to chant the Dharma protector, but then if you want to insert the chok, then from here you can go to the chok. Or in any any auspicious days, so you can also insert from here you can also insert the 16 goddesses here. And so from here you have a lot of choice what you want to do, what you want to put, So from here, then you can insert the 100 the Dharma protectors, or directly you can go to the chok, and then after the chok, and then you can it's a very similar with the Rizin Dupa. So I hope you understand that. But here we don't have the dawa, the what do you call it? Effigy. Effigy. We don't have the effigy here. So, but then we have a reminder. So after that, after chok, we can go to the reminder, and then from the reminder, then you can conclude it by the dedications, by this tashi, auspicious one, So I think this is. Yeah, I think this is the okay.
Is it possible to do this practice without soap?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that is what I said, because if you are doing at your home and you don't have enough time to do this, you can chant 8 auspicious, then 7 line prayers, and then you can skip the great perfection and Nyingthi lineage. You can directly chant the Dakini wisdom, and then after that, you jump up to the Yumka main sadhana, like refuge and bodhicitta, and then after that 7 line prayers, and then after that there's praise, and then aspirations, and then sadhana, the recitation mantra. Then you recite the mantra as much as you possible, and after that, and a I E U Ri, you have to go with that, and 100 syllable mantra, and then after that He Dharma He Bhava, that 1 times, and after that praise and the aspiration 1 time, and then back to the confessions of the fault. You don't have to jump up to the chok, you don't have to go to insert the Dharma protectors. You directly go to the last one, like confession of fault. In this book 113.
So we want to have questions. We want to try to get the questions using a microphone so that people on the webcast can hear the questions. That's okay, no, not a problem. Did that answer your question, Yana?
Yes, it did. Thank you.
So this in Yumka you can practice without chok, with chok, without protectors, or with protectors. So it's up to you. It's multi-choice. Yeah.
Might you say, Lopon, choice based on what are the kind of factors that one would use to make the choice of how many prayers, how long, how short? has to do with time available?
It's
or-
it's a time available, and also like when you are practicing at home, and if you are doing chok, then maybe you will be busy, no? You have to do a lot of things with that, and so that's why.
You need the tormas and.
You need the
pulls out
tormas and all those
pulls
things.
out
Yes,
with the
yeah,
silk.
yes. So
Whether individually or group.
yes. Whether individual or group, you have to have the chok. Yeah, I mean tormas. So that makes a difference. Yeah.
Okay, so I understand we were given a samaya to do this on the 25th day, Yumka practice. So what this time it hits when on Sunday when I usually go raise money for the temple, begging for funds. I'm wondering if, because that always happens at the same time as the soak happens, I'm wondering if I could keep the samaya by just doing the practice on my own later, maybe, with others or myself, yeah.
Yeah,
That would still
it's-
keep the samaya.
But there is the difference between doing individual and doing group.
Yeah.
Doing group is more powerful than doing individuals. When we doing group, then it is said that within the sangha, they arise one bodhicitta. So if there is the 8 sangha, then two bodhisattvas arise there, and they're doing aspirations or doing prayer by bodhisattva. It means it's a lot. It means it's a very powerful. So that's why doing prayer, doing group is easy. Not only doing practice, but whatever you are doing, working with. If you try to, leave this enthroned by yourself, I think you cannot leave this. But if you have a group, then you can do this easily. Something like that. Yeah. I'm just trying to give you the stupid example, but this is something like that. Yeah. But yeah, it doesn't mean that you cannot do individuals. Of course, if you don't have time, and it's depend on circumstances. If you are busy with something out there, and if you're not able to join with group, yeah, later on you can practice it, no problem. Yeah, it doesn't mean that you have to wait until the 25th to do this sadhana. You can do this your daily practice also. But if you do at that moment, so there is the Dakini day, so all the Dakinis will be like very happy, and they will see you, they will present just in front of you. So if you wish something, if you try to accomplish some things, it will be easy, and that everything will be multiplied by thousands, it is said. So yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi. I missed a fair amount of the empowerment, and I was wondering if you could talk about the visualization a little bit.
Visualizations, yes. Actually, visualization is not really easy to explain. It's quite long. I don't know. Maybe I will tell you later.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the main practice, it's broken up into sections, or parts.
Sorry?
The main practice,
Uh-huh.
it has like the first part and the second part. Can you just go through the parts real quick?
Which one? One part, first
Like,
part and second part.
It says like the second is developing aspirational practical bodhicitta
In the
in the main practice.
Okay, can you give me the page number? 27. Okay, thank you. Okay, 27. Yes.
And so it starts with refuge,
Uh huh.
developing aspirational practical bodhicitta.
Yes, yes. From here, from the 27 to until all the way down to the recitations until the 74, it's continue. It's continue. Here in KPC, it's a very KPC did a very good job putting all together, so we don't have to skip. We don't have to go up and down, so we can directly go. Yeah, main sadhana is only this much. From 26, from 27 to the 74. This is the main sadhana. So you can practice this. And before that, you can put like 8 auspicious or 7-line prayers, and then wisdom Dakini's prayers. Only 3 things you can put. If you have a time, yes, of course, you can also insert the Longchen Nyingthig prayer and then the Great Perfections lineage, and three kaya prayers. But if you don't have a time, then you can directly do the 8 auspicious, because 8 auspicious is very good. So whatever you do, if you can chant that before, then that will be very good. It will remove your obstacle. It will help you to finish all the sadhana without any obstacles or any hindrance. Are you clear? Thank you. Okay. Finish? Thank you.